Welcome everyone to a Legacy video. We're playing with Blue Black Shadow. Blue Black Shadow, based around the cards Death Shadow in Legacy, means that we are actually not going to play that many dual lands, but instead playing with Watery Grave. Other ways to damage yourself are, of course, Thoughtseize and the Snuff Out. This is a powerful card. Costs 0 mana to destroy any non-black creature. You have to have a swamp in play, but that's not gonna be hard since this deck, every land is a swamp with this deck. We are playing 3 Murky and 1 Gurmag Angler. Gurmag Angler has a strong strength in this format because it doesn't die to Pyroblast. It's a funny thing, but Pyroblast, it's the most played card in Legacy, in fact. I didn't mention it, but you also have Street Wraith, of course, to damage yourself. Shock Land. You still have a couple of Underground Sea, because if playing against the Lightning Bolt deck, you might want to go Underground Sea. What else do we got here? We got Dress Down to combo with the Shadow. We got a couple of Stubby D's because they're good with your Shadow. A couple of Heim to Tourach as well. Sideboard, there's Tourach, unexpected card in Legacy. Court of Cunning, powerful against the control strategies, and then Plague Engineer, Ratchet Bomb, things like that for creature matchup. Not that much to say. I'm hitting you with the Shadow at 2 AM just when you decide to sleep. Can't sleep if Mango's streaming. Come on. You can sleep, as long as you promise me to watch the YouTube video afterwards. You don't have Brazen Borrower. I mean, I don't know. In the sideboard, you mean? Just anything. It's fine. It's a bounce spell. It's mostly here for it. Oh, you can put Submerge. Wait, what does Submerge do? Can you bounce a Murktide with it? Yes, right? Submerge? Do you know if there's a force you can try an island? Yeah. Just put Submerge if you don't have a second Brazen Borrower. But I don't know, looking at this deck, Brazen Borrower doesn't strain to me as the most expensive card of the bunch. You wanna play Tombstalker over Gurmag. Tombstalker. What a card. It's basically Murktide, but dodges Pyroblast. And it's also much worse. I kinda hate this art of Tourach. Let me check how expensive is the old I'm to Tourach art. It's not that old. It's not that expensive. But that's okay, I'll do it with this one instead. Daze. Snuff Out is a fantastic art. Okay, let's go. We found an opponent. Vamos. On the draw against the Sakura G and then a bunch of numbers. Are these numbers their DCI? Could be. Could be the Sakura G DCI is that one. No lands, no keep. No lands, no keep. Ooh, 3 lands, so many. Let's bottom Wasteland and Brainstorms. Let's go. Seed of Traders, Chromox. Aya. That's a Blood Moon. This deck cannot beat a Blood Moon. This is honestly the worst matchup of the deck by a very large margin. I remember that fondly. Okay, so here I could cycle and tell my opponent that I am this deck, drawing Force of Will, and then lose the game regardless. So since I'm losing the game regardless, I don't want to tell my opponent I am playing that Shadow and just go to game 2. Force of Negation, Brazen Borrower, Ratchet Bomb. This kills Chalice of the Void. Hydroblast. What do I take out? Time to Tourach, dress down. Fatal Push, yeah. I'll keep Snuff Out instead of Fatal Push. Because they play Chalices. Yeah, I could have cycled in from Force of Will, but then I still lose and tell my opponent that I play Blue Black Shadow. I think the best play is just to concede there. You wanna bring in Hurkyl's Recall. Why people play Powder Keg over a Ratchet Bomb? Maybe if you own a foil old Power Keg, then you wanna play that. Keg destroys artifact lands. Alright, that makes sense. I couldn't come up with that decision. With that choice. Recall over Preordain. I'm gonna play Recall over Preordain. Nah. Okay, this is a good hand. Let's keep. Let's keep. By good hand, I mean I have at least one land. Leyline of the Void. Okay. One of the reasons why I decided to concede is that my opponent sided in Leyline of the Void. Seems Spirit Guide. If that's a Chalice, I'm gonna Daze it. And then do I want to play Brainstorm here? I think so. Might lock me, which it did. Okay, so I can ponder and shuffle away a card. What's it gonna be? I think it's gonna be the Shadow. I think Shadow is the worst card of my hand here. Ponder, shuffle, pass. Trinosphere. I should have pitched the Murktide. This is a mistake. Draw. Okay, I found a land. Very good, very good. What do I want to shuffle? I have Force plus pitch Murky. I certainly want to shuffle away a land. And then what? Maybe Snuff Out. Yeah. I have Daze to... I don't know. Counter the next spell. A basic Swamp would be bad. A basic Swamp isn't good. Chalice of the Void on 1. I'm gonna leave with that. I know I have a billion 1-drop, but I can also just bounce that end of turn. Do I want to draw Snuff Out? Is that a bad thing to draw the Snuff Out? Yeah. Go. Okay. People of the Mirror Breaker. Let's go. Can't cast this. I basically set up the game for having a threat. And, well, trying to... hoping that this threat carries the game. I mean, obviously I could have countered a Chalice. Funny how this Layla in theory it's not as good, but in practice it stops Merc and Angler. They're all in exile, my spells. They pass without any lands. They draw. Yeah. Of course, Gurmag. Oh, that's the City of Traders. Ay, that's powerful. Legion War Boss. Who wins first? My opponent or me? Opponent with an 8. It had me 3, so yeah, I think they win first. Wish I didn't shock myself so much. Definitely, a difficult thing for this deck is when to understand where to shock and when not to. And maybe after the Chalice on 1, I should have just not cared. Opponent's on 5. If they go War Boss, I don't die to just that one. Ah, Rebel Master actually does kill me in 2 attacks. Rebel Master deals 1 more damage. Yeah, I think I die now. I didn't cycle Street Wraith maybe, but maybe I also could have found like a removal spell, you know? Yep, dead on board. GG. Most threats have Delve? Well, 4 cards have Delve. You bring 4 Leyline for 4 cards with Delve. Oh, okay, more? Sure. And then it wouldn't matter. Alright, good game. Maybe we could have countered the Chalice and let him have Fable, but then the Fable would have drawn him lands. Again, this is really... I remember from playing Blue-Black Shadow back in the days, the Mono-Red Moon was the worst matchup. This deck didn't gain as much. I guess we gained the Force of Negation and Regent. But the Moon deck gained... I mean, I guess we lost to Chalice and Blood Moon. Tough start, but it is, as we say, it is what it is. The pairings can always be tough whenever you play decks with bad matchups. Would you like to play first? Yes. Alright, let's keep. In the dark, I'm going to go for Watery Graves. What's the advantage over Angler over Murktide? Because it doesn't get power blasted. I don't have basic lands, so the fetches are... they don't matter. Alright, Gurmag Angler. Plus Angler... yeah. Ancient Tomb again. I'll let it resolve. End of turn, I'll play Brainstorm just to pump my Angler. I want to counter... I don't know. I feel like... oh, wow. They don't have lands? Cool. End of turn, we've been a Brainstorm. Untap. I'll just simply fetch and play Angler. I'll take the Underground Sea this time, though. Which was a... No, Murktide would have been the same. 5/5 flyer. I guess flying is a big deal if my opponent plays Mono Red Moon again. I mean, I kept a Holy Land, I guess? Or is a Saga, okay. And they passed with 7 cards. Draw. Daze. Sure. Do I play a Thoughtseize? Do I play a Thoughtseize? No, I think there's one Brazen Borrower. Yeah. At the end of the day, if I draw a Murktide, I can't cast it anytime soon. Let's see. If they have an Ancient Tomb, but... Probably lose. But if they don't have an Ancient Tomb to start making constructs... Yeah, having flying would have been a huge deal against there's a Saga. If you love Chalice of the Void, it's gonna come on Arena next month. No, they have Ancient Tomb. What? No way, you tapped it? Not even sure if I should have dazed this, honestly. Maybe not. Should I play Thoughtseize here? No, in case they play Trinisphere, I have 3 mana up. One is on 6. I'm playing against Mono Black Curses? Maybe. Do they have a powerful 1 mana artifact that deals with my Angler? There's an artifact that you pay for, you exile a creature. You're back. Did you miss anything fun? You missed us getting demolished by Mono Red Moon, and now my opponent missing a 2nd and 3rd land drop. They get Lotus Petal. Well, we'll see, I mean. We are here. Signor Grande wins. Okay, Force of Negation, Brazen Borrower, your Hurkyl's Recall. I think Hurkyl's Recall is good against Saga. It's not good against Mono Red Moon. To me. Ratchet Bomb. I'm not gonna bring in Hydroblast when it doesn't play Bloodwind and Saga in the same deck, trust me. Trust me on that one, chat. What do I take out? Not Dress Down, because that's good against constructs. Probably some removals. Actually, this is non-black, right? Yeah. Maybe Court of Cunning, just as a blue card, to pitch to Force. Yeah, let's do this. Blue card. I guess Hydroblast is also a blue card, but this is a blue card that I'm allowed to cast. Court of Cunning. It's very good against control. It's what you would say it's for the grindy matchup. Gurmag Angler. You are my angler. But my last GP happened to be GP Bologna 2019 Legacy, and that also happened to be my first top 8 ever. And I had 2 Gurmag Angler in my deck. What role does Street Wraith fulfill in this deck? It's a 5 mana 3/4 Swamp Walk. It's a pretty good creature. You get to 5 mana pretty easily, and then you just cast it. And then you attack every turn. When there's a swamp, they can't block it. Opponent following the good old 3 minutes. 3 minutes per sideboard. Togek, are you the person that top 4'd the Pioneer Challenge with Grain and Ignis, or is that a person with your same name? Okay, we are ready to go. I have lands and spells. Don't have force, but can't mulligan every hand that doesn't have force. Actually, you'll say you should. You should mulligan every hand that doesn't have force. But I won't. I'm in fact keeping this hand. On behalf of my 3 lands and 4 spells. My opponent mulligans to 4. Sorry, to 5. Wouldn't mind took 4, honestly. Daze is basically force? No. On the draw, unfortunately, Daze is much worse than on the play. Opponent mulligans to 4. That's nice. I don't mind that. 4 cards for them. They don't stick to Mango strategies of keeping every hand, probably. I don't keep every hand. I do also mulligan to 4 sometimes. Alright, let's go. Opponent chose the perfect 4. And it's gonna go Taiga. Petal. It might be Painter. Painter. That's what they are on, I think. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, turn 1 with 0 cards in hand. That's a strategy. Draw. Oh, a Ratchet Bomb. Not bad. I'll play Preordain. Bottom. You want to keep the Wasteland? Yeah. I keep the Wasteland. I mean, they have 1 card in hand. They can decide to loot it away. Let's see if they do it. They don't. Okay, so it's probably a land. It'd be a Chalice of the Void. I would love if it's a Chalice of the Void. We're in Shadow, yes. Did they pass? Draw. I'm gonna go Ratchet Bomb here. And then kill both of their tokens in the upkeep. This costs 3 mana. Ancient Tomb, okay. 1 card for you. I'll play a Brainstorm. Shuffling away 2 lands. And then I can play Murky Tease. Do I want to play Murky Tease? I think so. And pass. Reflection keeps 3 mana cost, yes. Draw. It's time to Wasteland this land. And attack for 5. You feel bad for the opponent? Then you should probably not play competitive Magic. If you feel bad for the opponent. Attack and pass. Alright. 1-1. Fast game so far. Very fast game so far. Alright, I'm gonna pull out some Mengucci cuisine. This is what I ate yesterday, chat. We had a big family dinner, and my dad made this type of pasta, which he calls pasta alla norma. You put eggplant salted. Yeah, salted, I mean you cut the eggplant and then you put salt and then you make them wait, and then you put tomato sauce, of course, and then you put a type of cheese that we called that is called ricotta salata. So like it's basically it's a type of cheese, and then you just mix, and then small plate. It's heavy? No, dai, non è heavy. There's not even meat in it. Ricotta homemade. No, I don't think it is, no. Alright. On the draw. No, dai. Is my dad a chef? No, he's a lawyer, but he likes to cook very much. You're gonna find a lot of Italians who just love to cook, that just do it for fun. Yeah, exactly. That's not heavy. Alright, Urza Saga go. This is a new opponent and they also have Urza Saga. Okay. I have Dress Down, so I don't mind that. I don't mind that. The Thoughtseize. Hopefully I see a Watery Ancient too. My opponent goes all in on construct tokens. Yeah, that's actually our hand. What if I take what if I take Force of Will, chat? Because I really need to resolve this Dress Down. Eh? Emery's strong. But assuming my opponent... I think I take Force of Will. I really need to resolve my Dress Down. I know I have Daze, too. But I think we can't go wrong with taking Force. Because you already go Ancient Tomb and pass. Now I go land go. And pass. They make a token, the main phase, they make a token, and then I go Dress Down. Yeah. So I'll let them make a token, and before they tutor up a card, I'll play Dress Down. They force, I Daze, GG Whoopie. One of Dress Down, eh? What a card. One of Dress Down in the deck. Boom. And now Mox Opal doesn't even add that mana. If it wasn't for the Dress Down, I might have just lost the game. No force? Yeah, playing around Daze, I think. I don't know. I guess they weren't playing around Daze. Yeah, I mean, even if it doesn't mill 4, it's still, I think, worth countering. Draw. You played a Psy, Master Thopterist. Do I want to Daze this? Probably not. No, yeah, I will. Yeah, I could have also read a Resolve and Snuff Out. Yeah. We draw. I'll play Tourach. Question is, what land do I get here? I think I get an Underground Sea. And I discard. If they go Force, I'm just gonna discard every card I have. Yeah, they go Force, Pitch, Thought, Monitor. Let me cycle in a response because I might find a. Yeah, I think I'll Force. So I'll remain with no cards in hand. And I pass. Oh, the Urza Saga, not bad. They drew Urza Saga, not bad. Play 1 mana 6/6. And they pass. Draw. This one says, ooh, nice draw. Destroy target non-black creature. So I can kill the construct. It's not Shriekmaw. So here I kill Saga. If they attempt to make a token, they die. No, they go to 1 if they make a token. They go to 11, then I Snuff Out, and the shadow becomes a 10/10. Go. They have 2 cards in hand. I think I just want to play is Snuff Out for mana. It's more reasonable, right? Yeah. Okay. Now, once again, we're siding in against Chalice of the Void. Every match. Slightly annoying. I wouldn't mind changing matchup a bit. Thoughtseize is bad, probably. I think I like Fight Out Push more than Thoughtseize. Yeah. A Throne of Get. People used to play Throne of Get. But since there's a saga, you should play Powder Keg or you should play Powder Keg or the Ratchet Bomb. Powder Keg kills Seat of Synod, Ratchet Bomb kills Enchantment. I think neither. Actually, this one also kills Planeswalker. Yeah, it also kills Planeswalker. The Mulligan to 6. And they pass? Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, the person in that deck from, he was playing one powder keg in the side, and I put the other thing. Crucible of Words. Sure. I'll play a Brainstorms. Go Super NDK. I bought him a Snuff Out. Maybe 2 Snuff Outs. Maybe Borrower. One could have Sai or Emery. Opponent could draw Sai or Emery. Maybe one Borrower. I can get rid of it. Maybe a land actually. What if I bought him out? What if I bought him a land here? No. I need lands. Although I do ponder. Yeah, I have a Bennett. Okay, lands. Sure. Let's bottom land. Let's play ponder. Yeah, I found the third. I find the third land there easily. Easily. Okay. You go. I don't shuffle. Remember, no. Set wow, Ponente. Go. Hope you don't find Urza Saga, because Urza Saga plus Crucible is hard to beat. If I'd kept the land, maybe I would have shuffled here. When I passes. Do I want to go Shadow? I think so. It's a 3/3. It's not bad. And this way I can bounce something with the Borrower. Wild Nakado. Dragon's Ray Channeler. Yeah, there is a Channeler. Metallic Rebuke? Oh. Haha. Okay. Do I want to do something about this? Nah, alright. It's alright. Not paying. Not paying. Go. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I don't really get why they don't crack this, because if they have a Thumb Monitor or Kappa, they would just be playing those cards. Oh, it's for Mox Opal Metagraft. Sure. Alright. No, never mind. They have 3 artifact regardless. The Seat of Synod and Crucible. I don't know. You do you, opponent. And they pass. Alright. I'm gonna bounce the Crucible. Just because I have nothing to do with my cards. And then I draw. Wasteland. Do I want to Wasteland the Ancient Tomb? I think so. They can't replay the Crucible. If I Wasteland the Deceit of Synod, they still have Mastercraft. Nah, but I think Ancient Tomb is the right choice. Yeah, they just can't cast. They just can't cast much here. They can't cast the Crucible. And I start jamming those Borrowers. Ponder, looking for another Wasteland. Hurkyl's Recall isn't bad. Not a bad card. Okay. Do this. Shift elaborate. No. Attack and pass. And then hoping my opponent just goes like, I don't know, Land Crucible, and then end of turn. Cyclonic Rift. Upheaval target you. I know they just replayed all, but bouncing a land end of turn and making them go to discard is a big deal. Because they have now 9 permanents, so they go to discard of 2. Hello? Will they crack the bubble to not discard? That's a smart. That's a smart thing to write, Kaya. So should I do that? Should I Hurkyl's recall them? Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. And I want to play a Plague Engineer now. Or maybe just pass. They have another Metallic Rebuke. Whatever. I'll name Thopter if this resolves. Because of the tokens from Sai. I have like 6 cards that I can cast for free. Sorry, 4 cards that I can cast for free. Using the whole hand though, so I don't care about keeping up mana. Legacy in a nutshell, just play cards, don't spend mana for it. Pithing Needle, oh man. I don't think I was playing Pithing Needle in my 8th cast deck. Not even in the sideboard. Oh no, I was playing one in the sideboard. Yep. But certainly not bringing it in against these decks. I'll cycle. Pass. I'll cast a Borrower end of turn. Yeah, every deck cheats on mana in some way. Yeah, Grizzlebrand Progenitus. Delver, maybe that's the one that cheats on mana the less. I guess you have Force and Daze. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Even the fair deck. Oh, my opponent did so little this match. Ether Vial. Sure. Ether Vial. Ooh. Opponent now. What happened? No, where is Meme Math? Opponent is now thinking. Doing all the calculations. Finally finished the calculations and passing the turn. Let's cast this thing. The second Brazen Borrower that somebody asked if they could cut from the deck. Coming clutch here. Force of Will pitch Kappa Cannoniere. Force of Will pitch Dazio. Metallic Rebuke. Force of Will pitch Hurkyl's Recall. I just want to finish this game, opponent. I just want this game to be over. Concede. Alright, thank you. 2-1, let's go. Dos, uno. Alright, take a bathroom break, be back in a sec. Okay, we are back. Waiting for any opponent to show up. Well, I didn't finish to describe the dinner. The second part of the dinner, because you might want to know that in Italians dinners or lunch, they're never just one thing. It's always two things. First and second, we call them. So this was the first. So this was the pasta usually, followed by a second, which was just barbecue. My father doesn't buy he doesn't just buy, how do you call this? Spiedini in Italian. He actually builds them. So he buys all the meat, all the things, and just makes them himself. Skewers. Yeah, right, skewers. That's the name. Italians hate pre-made, yeah. Va bene, let's go. We got can play a turn one Death Shadow if I draw it. In Spanish is pinchitos or brochetas. Cool. Yeah. Six cards for them. Booted Foothills, is that elves? That's elves for sure. No, Inquisition of Kozilek. Alright. Can only discard 2 cards. Okay, so playing against another wild deck. That's the leagues. Magic Online leagues. You just play against only the wildest. It's only the Wild West. Alright, I take Daze. Sure. I go. Let's start cycling. E uno. E due. E tre or not? Maybe not. If I draw a Death Shadow, I think I still play Thoughtseize. So I'll just go Thoughtseize here. Endurance. Okay. I'll take Civil Library and pass. I took Underground Sea because I still have Snuff Out and Street Wraith, so that's 7 damage. And I also don't have Shadow. I gotta go. Yeah, looks like it's Jund. Not a deck you see every day. Alright, cycle. Land? No land. Ponder? No land. Wasteland it's a land. I'm going to Wasteland there by you, I think. Always in upkeep. Hello, Ivan. Yeah, Snuff Out. Pauper staple. It's not foil, like in paper. In paper foil, it's even prettier. Alright, they go Verdant Catacomb pass, draw. Alright. Lands? Come on, I dug so deep. Alright, there it is. Ooh, look at that Angler! Where are the Angler haters? Angler haters, get out. There's no space for all of you here. I think I want to get Underground Sea. Yeah. I'm already on 10. I don't want to go down more. Why Wasteland not in your turn? Usually you want to play end step. Oh, sorry, upkeep. It's because if they have a spell to cast, they cast it in their turn and they tap their mana instead of your turn. It's very marginal though. I'm delving away the non-instant sorcery so that I can grow my Murktide. Like, if you Wasteland now, they can tap 2 mana and play a spell. If you Wasteland in upkeep, they tap 2 mana and play a spell, and they wasted a turn. It's really, like, almost never relevant, but when it is, you feel rewarded for that. Same thing with fetching in your upkeep instead of end of turn. Okay, they go Bosage you go, so they have Endurance open. And I draw Watery Grave. Very good. This poor Fatal Push here. Before my opponent goes Endurance, let's jam a 7/7 flyer. Hello, Nuclear Blanco. Thank you, appreciate it. Attack for 5, you go 14. The Fatal Push cannot touch any of those big drakes. And also, my graveyard is empty. It's pretty funny. That opponent waited the worst possible moment to... What? They took their graveyard? I guess they don't play Tarmogoyf. Alright, go. Draw, and now I have infinite counters up. One mana negate. Okay, so that's Punishing Jund. A deck that I used to play probably 6 or 7 years ago. Maybe more than that. 7 or 8. I think it was like when Deathray Shaman was around. So 2012. 2014? When was Deathray Shaman banned? Anyway, Court of Cunning looks alright. This is just a creature. Ratchet Bomb? Maybe. Push? Maybe. Taking out forces and dazes. And stubbities. And stubbities. Bringing all the threats here. Go on surgical? Nah, it's awful. I'll have 1 stubbities. One stubby D's. Let's go. Tourach. Cage. Why do you want to bring in Cage? Eh? Why, chat? What's wrong? What's wrong? You don't know what it does? I'm sure that you know what it does. Alright, Swamp Thoughtseize. Okay. Take the worst card. I took Brainstorms. Reasonable. I'll go for a Ponder. Pretty good. Go. Okay, Grove. You have Wasteland for Grove usually. Ooh, that's good. Ah, yeah, that's good. That's very good. Alright, let's go Thoughtseize. See what they have. Are they endurancing a response? They can't. I mean, doesn't make much sense. Has anyone tried Labyrinth Shadow? I remember. Oh wow, they actually do that. So they must have 2 lands in end. So they go Endurance, Pitch Abrupt Decay. Took 3 cards of mine. Then they have 2 lands in end. No? That was a play that I don't agree with. Okay, what now? Do I just go top lane go? Just Flooded Strand go. Yeah, I don't wanna Wasteland the Grove. Morning, the Broker. Surgical is actually kinda awkward. Surgical against Punishing Fire Grove, it's awful, because if they have 2 Groves, Surgical just doesn't work. Yeah, opponent didn't play it as well. Like, not a chance that this was correct. Like, they just... Mamma mia. I mean... Nah, this was really terrible. Dark Confident. Okay. Alright, so I have a Ponder on top, so I don't want to shuffle. Yeah, I'll just draw Ponder. Fetch, Underground Sea, play Ponder. Nice. That's a... Sheffield Library. No. Do I want to go on top land or top land? Maybe just Wasteland now. Yeah. But I can't blob right out of me. It wasn't 2 for 1, it was a 2 for 0. They used 2 cards to remove 3 cards from my graveyard. That was a 2 for 0. Yeah, I mean, opponent looks like they're playing an old style deck, so they can easily play Blood Braid. No, my Tourach. Okay. I'll leave with it. I have 2 cards in end, perfect for my turn of Brainstorm into Hurkyl's what's it called? Oh. Do I wanna go Shadow Angler? Nah. Nah, let's just go Tourach here. I leave my opponent on 0 cards. They had P-Fire and Push. So no answer to Gurmag. Plus P-Fire comes back. The shot is too small. The old art rims are on MTGO. Yeah, I just didn't buy them. No, my angler! Porca boia, chat. If only I casted my angler. If only I had casted my angler. No, I would have won this game so easily. No. Grove is very good against Shadow. They'll probably take out Shadow, because whenever your opponent draws Grove, it's a disaster. I didn't think about it until now. Should I hit Angler instead of Shadow? Yeah, for sure. I didn't even think about Thoughtseize, but yeah. Alright. That's okay, though. I can go... Cycle. Oh. Oh no, their hand is actually bad. Cast it for 4 life. And then play Shadow 4/4. When is gonna grow it? I know. Couple of mistakes in this game so far are probably gonna end up mattering. Like taking the Underground Sea was a mistake when I saw the Grove. My opponent just gains me life, makes me gain life. And what else? Yeah, I mean the Angler punt was huge. The opponent just takes a fetch now with a P-Fire in hand. Murky tease, very good. Bravo, Mango. This is what I like to see. Opponent doesn't realize the Grove play. Seven is enough. Victory! 3-1. After the first loss against Blood Moon, we didn't lose it. We didn't lose anymore. Okay, let's go. Final match of this league. Very fast league. On the contrary of the Eldrazi Taxes league that we played before. Which was very, very long. Every match lasted forever. Alright, not an amazing hand, but we got lands and spells, so that will do it for me. Okay, Prismatic Vista probably means control deck. We went 3-2 with that deck. Not that bad. Don't tell a streamer they look tired. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Who are you? Get out. Alright, Island, go. Always interested in the art. Should I play... Yeah, I probably should play Brainstorms. If Brainstorm was a Monored, do you think Burn Deck would play it? No. I don't think. I have to bottom 2 cards. One will be the Wasteland, and also the Fatal Push. Yeah. And then I go for a... You know what? Actually, I'm gonna pass keeping up stubbities. Does it make any sense? No, probably it doesn't. Let's go for a ponder. Okay. I think I like what I see. Why, actually? Yeah. No. Yeah. I like what I see. Go. Yeah, but can't compare Treasure Cruise to Brainstorm. Two planes? Prismatic Vista looks odd in Legacy. No, no, no. It's a common play. It's a common play card. Let's go Thoughtseize. Let's go Thoughtseize. Scroll of Fate. Manifest a card from your hand. Okay, okay, that's a card. That's a card my opponent has in their hand. I'm actually taking this card, huh? Scroll of Fate. I think. And then I'll play... First, I draw the top card, and then I'll play Ponder. Digging deep to find a land here. I fail, so I'm gonna shuffle here. Underground Sea, I had it. Worst among the possible lands, but okay. Scroll of Fate works well with the Red Knight in their hand. Okay, they drew Tundra. Oh, no, they had Chandra, okay. They can go to Fairy. I guess I can go Stubby and Daze. Yeah, I'll do that. Could I play back to basic main? Could be. I return Watery Grave. Daze is another way to hurt yourself. Draw. Force of Will. Oh, not a bad draw. Hello, let's go for a 1 mana 2/2. And for a 2 mana 8/8 flyer. And pass. They play March of the Otherworldly Light. Pretty odd choice. I'm assuming it's for the Urza Saga, because this card kills Urza Saga. Supreme Verdict. Not bad. Not bad draw opponent. Babine. Draw. Murky Tease. And go. Is that Shadow still a tier 1 in Legacy? I don't think it's ever been. Maybe got in a very brief period in 2016. Hey, Wasteland. They have Force of Will, Correction Dreadnought, and March. So none of these cards do anything here. Yeah, PT25, but just because a bunch of good players played it. I don't think it did very well in the next weeks or months. Okay, can't cast anything, go. I think it's the new Murktide. I think I'd rather pass. I can just force it. No reason to do it. Search for its Cantor, that's a card. I was playing it a lot. Yeah, no, I mean, sure, I was, but I don't think it was much better than, I don't know, say Grixis Delver. Well, I could cast Angler, but then I don't have Sideboard and Nile up anymore, which I really want to. Yeah, let's just pass here. Well, they can have another Supreme Verdict. They already casted one. Hmm. Okay, good game. Let's go. Let's sideboard. So what card did they see? The red null. Correction dread null. Hurkyl's recall answered that one. Snuff Out also answers that one. I guess it's better than Fatal Push. Rest down. They might be playing with Urza Saga. I don't really know how to sideboard, honestly. We can take out Wastelands. I think I will bring in Tourach as well. I don't know how many Snuff Out I want to keep. I think I want to keep them all. Maybe we should take out a couple of that Shadow. $14 lands is fine. We have 4 straight rate. Oh, let's go with this. I don't want to keep Force of Negation in my deck. Let's try only with 2 Snuff Out. Angler dodges Pyroblast. Yeah, that's its goal. I'm keeping a Wallander. It's not as big of a deal as it is in Modern. Putting a Blazer on Daze. Sorry, Stifle. No Brainstorm end of turn. That's a bad play. Okay. I'll play Brainstorm now. I'll take out this 2 and pass. I guess I can play cycle straight right here. Yeah. Might find a Thoughtseize. And pass. Yeah, main deck Pyroblast is common in Blue Red Delver. Wasteland. I don't know. Search for Atscant. What if I force this? Because I don't have Daze anymore. I don't have Wasteland anymore. So this card can actually just straight up kill me, huh? Straight up kill me. I think I wanna force pitch Daze. Okay, they passed. Untap. Drop Rainstonks. I think I'll go for an him to Tourach. Just because I put in Wastelands me, at least I played him to Tourach. Or the Island Shark Typhoon, okay. Oh. Do I play Murky? I think I'll play Murky. If you have Plow, you plow this. I'm just too afraid of my opponent Wasteland me, and I just can't cast my spells anymore. Remember, I only have 14 lands in my deck. They might have Solitude, I don't know. Or they might just have nothing and die in 3 attack. Of Murky. Or Rakas. I don't play Legends here. Supreme Verdict. that says can't be countered. Draw. Like Thoughtseize. I'll play Thoughtseize. 2 cards in hand for them. I guess I'll take the card. Play Brainstorms. Why don't they Wasteland? I don't know. I do not know. Do I want to get rid of these? I'll probably just get rid of Tourach here, actually. Yeah, I don't want to. Let 4/4 Shadow and pass. Tourach is a legend. Yeah, exactly. They play Brainstorm. The reason why they don't Wasteland is that they have Karn. They wanted to play Karn around Daze. I really just want to force this. I really just want to force this. They have 1 card, it's a Timeless Dragon. This becomes a 7 this way. Can easily be a Tertiary Clock. Yeah, they cycle this. They got a Plains. And if I draw Snuff Out, I can simply just win next turn. They have no cards in hand. Not bad draw. Court of Cunning. To become the Monarch. As well as pressuring my opponent. So that they have to chump block. Snuff Out doesn't kill the token, it's black. Alright, thank you. I didn't think about it. Okay. They eternalize the token and they play Relic of Progenitus, sure. I'm gonna mill myself for 10 in the upkeep. Should I mill them for 10? Who should I mill? I think I'll mill me for 10. Yeah, for sure. Okay, mill both. Haha, I didn't think about it. Tova! Boom! Alright. They eternalize the token and they play. Okay, what now? I'll play Ponder. I don't like these. I'll shuffle. Free rate. I honestly don't want a Street Wraith here because I could die, so I'm just attacking. I think if they go to 2 or 2/4, it's the same. And then I go Murky Tease. And pass. Draw. Okay, Murky. Court of Cunning. Let's see if they die. No, hai pescato Supreme Verdict. Ma porca merda. Va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene, va bene. We're very much alive here. Very much alive. Do I mill somebody? No, I don't mill anyone. Draw. Ponder. Force. I find a Stubby D, and I can actually put that into play. Thanks to Street Wraith. Unless I have... Do I have lands left in my deck? Underground Sea is here. Watery Grave? Yeah, okay, sure. I'll just play land. I'll play Murky. Oh, I also draw off of Court of Cunning. Sure. and pass. Go. So now, I mean, obviously more Supreme Verdict, but that's basically it. I guess Solitude would be bad. They concede. Alright, let's clap. Let's clap. That was a nice league. We went 0-2 against Monored Moon and then didn't drop a game anymore. What did we play against? What did we play against? Played against Monored Moon. This was Curse? Cantor, I think it was. Actually, I don't know what it was. They mulligan to 4 a lot. 8 cast? This was a Saku JP, it was John. Just got control. Yeah. Those were our matchups. Cool. Cool. Good deck. Hope you enjoyed it.